Hey guys, today's video we're gonna talk about can the shedding be controlled when German Shepherd sheds? Can you control it, or what can you do to help reduce the mess in your house? So that's what we're gonna talk about today. And it's a little windy today, so sorry about that, guys. It's gonna be a little noisy. So one of the things I do to help with him shedding so much is I brush him every day, at least once in the morning and once in the afternoon, just to help. And you don't have to brush him for like 20-30 minutes. You just have to do it for like 1 or 2 minutes. That's all it takes to keep his shedding under control. And I'll show you what I use. Alright guys, this is the brush I use. I use a Furminator. That is pretty good, but you cannot use Furminator on a regular basis. You can only use it like once a week, because the problem with the Furminator, it removes all the even the good hair. It just pulls everything out. That's the reason I don't like using it every day. Maybe like once a week I'll give it a try, but not. This brush you can use it regularly on him. It doesn't hurt him. You just have to be gentle. And you see the hair just coming out. You see? You don't need to have a freaking Furminator to do this. Furminator helps really good, but I feel like it damages the hair and the skin lock than other thing. And if you have a dog, it does not let you brush. The thing you do, you play with him. Fetch. Play fetch with him before you brush him. Get him a little tired. So right now he's all focused in the bowl. That's all he wants to do. So I brushed him for a few seconds. I just did a couple of strokes with the brush. Now I'm gonna throw the bowl. Put it house. House means he has to drop anything in his mouth. And put it. Come here. Come here. That's now. Come here. Sit. Down. Spin. Put it. Spin. Good boy. He's just super excited. And don't worry, me and my neighbors, nobody minds. This is a common area where we live, so anybody can live with your dogs and all that and no issues. So now he's gonna come back. I'm gonna brush him again, because he knows there's a reward to it. So he's gonna see. He's not moving around as much. You see the hair just coming out. You gotta come. Yeah, this is what you need to do. In winter, they blow their coat, so this is all his undercoat that is just coming out. Some dogs don't stay still. The way Odin is, you just hold it by the collar, just light pressure, not too much. See the hair? So if you can do this regularly with your dog for maybe 5 minutes or less, it will tremendously help with de-shedding. And then some dogs hate being brushed, but you just have to start when they're young and condition them. And just don't be too rough to it when you're brushing them. This is one of the areas that it holds a lot of hair. See? And you can see he's focused on his bowl. He's chewing on it. But Odin is used to getting brushed, so he doesn't mind it at all. So if you can do this every day, twice a day, it's not gonna be as bad. All right, he earned that. Odin, house. House, Odin. And while you're doing all this, do obedience to your body. Sit. Down. Spin. Bridge. Go. Watch this, okay? Leave it. Down. House. The ball is out of his mouth. He's down on the command. Far away. Odin, yes. If you can do this with your dog off leash, you're gonna have an amazing dog walking and all around. So now only part that I miss is this front part, and I'm gonna get that now. So just make sure you cover up all his body. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, why you have the collar on? Only reason I have a collar on him, so if he gets away or sees another dog or something, any situation, there's in a way I can grab him. And you can see it wasn't bad at all. That's all he had. Once we do this, the other thing I do to help with this shedding, I like to use olive oil. Olive oil basically helps hold this air. Odin, you're not gonna be eating because he loves eating olive oil. Put it on your hand. Just get it in his skin and help. It helps hold the hair like better, and it gives him a nice shiny coat so he doesn't have dry skin in the winter. It's another benefit of using oil. That's what I do for my dog. That's what works for me. And get it all over him. It's not bad. Olive oil is not bad for your dog, but do your research. Make sure your dog is not allergic to it, to anything. And you see, he does not mind it. He likes it. Once you get the oil on them, don't be cheap with oil. It's really good for their skin. Once I do that, and I'm gonna throw the ball a couple of more times, all that loose hair is just gonna come off. Odin, house. And this is one way to control the shedding of your dog. Just brush him twice a day, like for 5 minutes or less. And you don't have to put olive oil every time you brush him, just once a week or every like 4 or 5 days, depending on how dry the skin gets and stuff. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you guys liked it, and please subscribe, share, and see you next time. Happy dog. All right, thank you, honey. You can stop.